Just here, going back to a new CatDOG episode reviews, and we are beginning season 2 of CatDOG. And yes, now that we are starting season 2, I am going to be reviewing 2 episodes in one review. So yeah, we start with the first episode of the review, and it's another good one. And it starts with Dog and Cat just riding while Cat's blindfolded and wondering where they're going. And yeah, apparently they're going to a clown school. Yeah, because Dog has always wanted to be a clown. And then we see the head clown, and yeah, just calling on Cat. And of course he's like, he's good enough to be a clown. And yeah, getting what to sign, and getting sucked in, and getting the makeup on too, and getting the clown nose, which Dog has to get painted on. His nose painted, since his nose is too big for the rubber nose. And then when they get their costumes, and yeah, we just see how funny they look. And then we see the Sergeant Silly Balls, or Silly Bells. And yeah, just doing the sir, yes sir, and just saying that he's keeping an eye out on Cat. And yeah, they're slipping on the banana peels, and yeah, Dog slips on it, and Cat gets in trouble of not slipping on banana peel, which then he does, and yeah, he gets all sticky. And then they're trying to fit in the clown car, and yeah, telling Cat to go into the clown car. And then they're getting pied in the face, which, yeah, Dog gets his pie, and Cat refuses to get the pie because it always gets in his fur. And yeah, he gets in trouble, obviously. And saying the sergeant is like that he can get a pie right now, and yeah, he thanks Dog for doing it, and saying it's either the pie or the road. Which even everybody else is saying take the pie, which, yeah, gives it to Dog instead. And yeah, of course the sergeant gets angry and kicks Cat out, no longer being a clown. And even just begging on him, because, yeah, he refused to do the pie. And now they're having to jump out of these planes, and yeah, using umbrellas and doing this little girl birthday party, which is very hard to try to get to laugh. Which, yeah, everybody else is shocked. And Dog is saying that he can do it. And yeah, he's looking through binoculars and see the time. Yeah, Dog is having to do the party while Cat's inside. And yeah, he is all, I don't know what to say. And Dog is telling Cat that she is just impossible to try to entertain. And Dog is saying that Cat has to go inside to do it. But of course he says that he's not qualified. And yeah, we see her just all angry like. And he's just doing all the different routines. And sleeping on a banana peel too. And of course he's not laughing. And then Dog is like, here, take the pie. And yeah, sees the sergeant guy, and like, you got what it takes. And then he throws the pie in his face, and the girl is still not budging. And of course, yeah, he's getting upset and just crying too, which then she's like, now that's funny. And get the rubber chicken of honor he manages to get. And everybody's doing armpit farts. And even the pie salute, which he's having to do. But yeah, another good episode to start season 2. And now we go to the next one in this review. And it is another good one. And yeah, it starts with CatDOG at this carnival and this huge stack of food that Dog has. That, yeah, this could not be good for Dog and Cat too. Especially since, yeah, I'm not even going to go there as well. But you can kind of see how this is not good for either of them. And yeah, they see the whole throw the ball to win a prize, knock over the bottles, which of course Dog goes over there and he tries to get the best aim, which Cat ends up getting a hairball and manages to knock the bottles down. And we see this stack of money as a prize, but Dog is wanting a goldfish, which he names Veronica. And of course Winslow is there too. And yeah, Dog, or obviously Cat, is, well, a cat. And we see then that night that, I mean, why put the fistball over to Cat's side? Right? Why not have the goldfish Veronica over with Dog? But yeah, Cat is sweating because obviously he's a cat and cats love fish. So he is trying to refuse to eat the fish. Well, and we see Dog is sleeping, and yeah, Cat is just imagining it as a sandwich, which he grabs it, and yeah, of course he's trying to refuse to eat it, and he sticks his whole face and literally eats the fish. And yeah, sees Dog asleep, and even seeing the bowl is empty, which then he realizes what he's done. And then he tries to blow up a balloon and make Dog believes that is Veronica when he wakes up. Which seems like Dog is actually believing that it's Veronica. And yeah, Cat is so anxious, which he's having to go literally inside of Dog into the intestines and calling out for Veronica. And we see all these different things that are coming on him too, good and bad. And Winslow comes in, and then he sees Dog, and he's like, okay, goodbye. Goes back inside his house. And then we see him going deeper into the stomach, or into the body, and with all these different things, even to the stomach, and this weird thing where Cat is seeing Cat. And yeah, Dog then realizes, are starting to realize that this may not be Veronica. And of course, Cat is just all upset, not going to be able to find Veronica. And then we see Veronica. Yeah, he has grown huge and wanting to get Cat back for what he did. And yep, this is when Dog finds out that it was just a balloon. And yeah, is angry with Cat. And then, yeah, Veronica eats CATDOG. And yeah, of course he gets mad, but he gets over it pretty quick. Yeah. And of course, they're like, how are we going to get out? And Cat is like, you do not want to know. Yeah, they're going to have to get pooped out, pretty much. They're going to have to wait until nature takes its course. And yeah, we just see Veronica just watching TV and eating this chili with Winslow. And he's like, where's the bathroom? Yeah. That's the only way that CATDOG is going to be able to get out. But yeah, another good episode. Good. Again, good review. Good episodes to start season 2. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know.